afternoon to you, and you are welcome. You're tuned to Enugu's Rock Station, Solid 100.9 FM. We are located at 10B Savage Crescent in GRA. So, of course, like I usually say, come and let's do business. You're welcome to Soul Sisters. And Soul Sisters is that family program on radio. And when we talk about family, I've asked a couple of people, what does family mean to them? And from their response, you get to know what family is. Family is everything, okay? And no matter where you are, no matter whether you live with your parents or not, that's people you have connection with, that you live with, that you practically do everything with. If you look at it in the real sense of it, they are your family. And that's why this program is important. We need to be our brother's keeper. So when you see something going wrong, you have to watch, then possibly involve yourself. So thank you so much to everybody that is involved in everything that we do right here on Soul Sisters every Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. And when I say people are involved, and that's because there are people who have taken the knowledge, the lessons that they've learned, they've gotten from this program, and they're able to use it in their area, in their houses, in their homes, in their where they live, in their compound, in their estate, wherever. So I want to appreciate each and every one of you and say thank you, and keep spreading the news, spreading this wonderful gospel that we preach every Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. My name is Lillian. So Lillian one, so better picking, so better picking, so anyone.
Delicious better.
Ah,
Betalicious
there's not
better.
better better on top. Wahala deal. When I want to feel form, then when I go feel plenty. So you're welcome, and it's good to have you here with us today because it's the third Sunday, and every third Sunday, I think that's one of the special Sundays, third Sunday of every month. And that's because it's Ability and Disability. It's a series, and it's been running, going to 2 years now.
Yeah.
So we're grateful to God for this program and for the family of Ability and Disability. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And I like the part where you said this gospel that we preach, right? Because Soul Sisters, it's a gospel. Really, if you understand the real sense of gospel, everyone who have actually been following this program would bear us witness that this program has actually touched lives, and we also appreciate you for also following, because if you don't listen, if you're not there to share your story, then we wouldn't be here actually, and that's the truth. So we appreciate you. And today being Ability Disability series, it's also another gospel, because it's a gospel to touch lives, and you to know that no matter the physical condition of your body, you can also do it, and you can conquer. My name is Ades Emokolo, Ultra Favora, your polyglot media girl extraordinaire. Welcome to Soul Sisters. And we have a beautiful lady. No, she's a woman. A beautiful woman in the studio with us. You heard her last month's Ability and Disability series, and a lot of people actually said her story was a touching one, a story that blessed their lives. And she's also here to bless your life again. I'm talking about Ugosimba. Welcome. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Adeze. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, they say.
I'm the
So-
beholder, and we are the beholder.
Good afternoon, listeners at home. Welcome to yet another edition of Ability and Disability. So, sisters, thank you.
All right, so today, as always, we have two segments, two parts of Soul Sisters. The first part is where we look at trending issues, where we get to go into our inbox, look at the messages that has already been sent to us, and we get to discuss them. Then we have the second part, which, because today is the third Sunday, the part where we get to talk about ability in disability. And of course, we'll start off with the first part, which is a trending story. And if you are very familiar with news, flying left, right, and center, one thing about news is there is truth in every nonsense. So when you hear things, look deep. You find out that these things are actually happening. And that brings me to the first story, the one concerning a young guy who is an undergraduate who actually kidnapped a colleague, a fellow coursemate, and demanded a ransom. I actually talked about this story earlier this week, but I said it's important we talk about it on this family program so that our parents will be aware of some of the things that our kids do when they go back to school. Because we've always said on this program that family is everything. One, then the kind of knowledge that you give to your children is important. How you train up your child. The Bible says, train up your child in the way he will go. And when he grows up, he will not depart from it. But the truth is, a lot of parents do not, I repeat, train up their children the way of the Lord. They just, everybody is working. Nigeria is hard. Nigeria is hard. So everybody is going to work. Nobody has time to ask that child, at school, bring your book, or where's the name here? Or housemaid name here, which of course is not good. As a parent, I saw a video of a man, the boy and his son gave him his assignment, and he said, give it to you, wait for your mom to come back. Mom that is still at work, who comes back and very tired and enters the kitchen. But that's by the way. The story is the young undergraduate who kidnapped. The kidnap is not even my issue. It's a problem on its own. Kidnapping, demanding for ransom. But they paid you that, and how much? 400,000. They paid you. Okay, release the child, release the girl. You said no, that you can't release the girl because she has seen your face. Okay, she has not seen your face. You now decided to kill her. And now, after killing her, you are demanding for 50 million naira. And now you have been caught. You are not saying you are sorry. What are you sorry
kind
for?
of sorry?
Now, not only did you kill her, some of her vitals are missing.
Oh my God, this one.
So he demanded for 50 million and
he
still
demanded for
sold
400. They gave
Oh,
it to him. 400,000. They gave
Oh,
him.
okay. And then he also called for organ harvesters because
I don't know,
in
but
that
according
part,
to him, he said he did. He's not the one that removed the
if
vital.
he's not the one who will now remove
did?
it, who did? Because probably we are not sure. But then, if he did, that is calling for those other people who use it for business. He would also have gained from that area too. Oh my goodness.
So it brings me to your child in school.
Mm.
What, as in, do you even know how they survive? Do you know what they do? Or your child is in school, you just not at school. Or that yoga ego, or that singing him, and you are not even bothered.
The point is that you see our society now.
Mm.
There are things people applaud, as we don't see anything wrong with those things. This issue of Yahoo on Apitego, many families has endorsed it. So for them,
You say, oh, so far as now maga they pay.
I
Oh my
see.
Lord.
Oh,
they
God.
will tell you after all, it's white people that put us in this condition, this country find ourselves now.
Flimsy excuse.
Therefore, is there is nothing wrong. I am telling you, I've been able to communicate with so many people who don't see anything wrong with Yahoo. So when their children comes home with something they know they did not provide for and said it is Yahoo, oh, thank God, can you Diego? And it is an ill that have bedeviled our society today.
It's not like a norm.
Yes.
Everybody is cool with it. So far as it's Zuroshi,
Yeah.
Ibuegbe.
Exactly.
And
So you are not. You don't.
when they do other things like the Izori and the Ibuegbe, they will cover it up with Napitarego.
Exactly.
That is where our problem is.
And another thing they also like using to cover it up is Bitcoin. They'll tell you they're doing cryptocurrency, and that's what, because they know, okay, there's money in this, and that is what. And you see the parents, they will not even ask questions anymore. The vital questions they're supposed to be asking, they are not asking. You're seeing a very young child of yours who, or when be in my own age, like you in making money. On where a business if one if for not
all.
just say he told you this is what he or she is doing, and then you're eating more, you're chopping
And
money.
sometimes some parents are not to be blamed. There is, if you are listening to radio, you hear people saying, with your smartphone, you can make money. And every child in the higher institution have
Has a smartphone.
So when you have a good parent who is trying to, but not every parent are exposed or educated. So when they have their works in higher institution and they make some money, what they will tell their parents, this smartphone you are seeing, we do online business and make money. You don't necessarily have to have shop for you to make money. So in such situation, you will see that you don't have parents to blame, but the individual child who decided to go the wrong way.
Because of probably peer pressure. Some of them are peer pressure because
some are
you
personal
see
greed.
you see personal greed
Yeah.
and pressure because you see other people from wealthy homes, and these ones it is very obvious that these people, their families have
okay.
they are okay, and they come with cars, they live their normal life because to them it's a normal life. And then you're looking at them, oh okay, you want to be like this, you want to drive this car too, you're in school, oh,
As in,
you're in
And
school,
for
like
this particular case, having listened to you better, that guy must have the intention of killing for rituals in the first instance, but probably he wants to extort the girl's parents. That's why he demanded for 400,000 initially, the one he knew they can afford.
okay.
Because if he didn't kidnap it intentionally for rituals, he will not be that careless to let the girl see his face.
What about the one that I don't know if it's the same story you're talking about? I don't think so. The same young guy too, very young, almost like a teenager, kidnapped
His
his
mother.
girlfriend. No, his girlfriend, and he has killed like 3 people. The first person was his sister. If he calls you and asks you for sex you deny or you refuse, he will kill you there and bury you in their house. Yes. So now
In
they're
this
actually
country.
in this country.
Hey.
So now they're actually looking for the parents are also suspects because they are like or the people who are doing the investigation are like, so why wouldn't the parents know that this child
Has this
kind of thing and bury these people
In
in
their
their compound
compound.
without there, because the parents are saying they are not aware. So the sister, the ex, they did way back to 2020, the former girlfriend then too was also killed by him and buried, and then it was the present one that he actually demanded for ransom, and then snapped a picture when he already killed the girl and sent to the girl's parents with the girl's phone, asking the parents, okay, I've been kidnapped, please this send ransom to so, and then they still, it was now the parents that started doing the this thing when they
Investigation.
kidnap and they tell you don't involve the police.
Police.
The parents actually defied that and they involved the police, and that was how the investigation started, and they found out that even the picture they sent, this girl was already dead.
Dead. So it goes down to family because society is changing. Gone are those days when it's not just one person that is training up a child. Gone are those days. Now, this is my child. Don't touch my child. If you do, there's going to be chaos. Yes, if it's then, if this child does so, you have right to beat the child. When you beat the child, the parents will not even ask you, care for me.
Yes.
That's how we've been brought up.
But now,
But now, Tienya ye, that's the thing. Oh, you gonna lose.
Exactly.
They will have to rub it on your face.
And in schools now, most schools don't flog.
Yes.
Most schools, in fact,
Most
the
parents are the one that even caused it, because parents will say, "Don't touch my child." So it brings me to the next. We're talking about family because this next story, a message from my inbox, is actually one, and this is she says, "My name is Choma from Abakpa. I'm a nurse. I need your advice. I work in a private lab. I sweep, mop, clean up everything, fetch water, wash the toilet, do work in the lab, also collect samples, go errand for madam. The stress is too much. I want to resign after this month. I'm the only one working there. Please, I need your advice." That's one. She later sent a message. Um, with the same number. So I just praise the same person. Nurse Ifunanya from Oka. I have a problem. I have a son. I'm a single mother, not married. I always call him and advise him, pray for him, even visit him, make some food for him, but he doesn't call me. When I was sick, I called him and told him till today he never called to know how I'm doing. If I call, he won't pick my call, but if I use someone else's line to call, he will pick. He's now taking care of my younger sister and the husband. Any amount they request, he gives them. He calls her always. One of my sister confirmed it and told me. I don't know what is happening. Instead of him giving me something, he gives it to someone else. This is the person when he had problem. I came to his rescue. Yeah, his mother. None of them cared. I have told my other brother, but he said nothing. Please, I need your advice. What should I do? My dear, I want to really know if you are the mother. Okay? If you say he's your son, and I want to know the kind of relationship you have with this son. Because we're talking about family, we're talking about upbringing, we're talking about parents to children relationship. We're not talking about distant relation. We're talking about somebody you gave birth to from your story. He's your son. I'm not saying I'm thinking or I'm asking, is he your son by birth or your son by
She said it in
somebody?
her story.
Yeah, I know. Is it or I know why I'm asking this question so that you would, if you're listening, why I'm saying this is so that anybody in this kind of situation so
Yeah.
want to know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if he's your son, you gave birth to him, what broke that bond you have with him? I know I don't want us, I would say maybe spiritual part might be part of it, but then before we get to spiritual, what happened along the line? Because I know I had a similar story like this where this young boy, they actually said a lot of things to him, that he is the one responsible for his mom's illness. He used his mother to do ogwego, a boy of 22, and all that. No, but if you go back to the beginning of the story, I'm just relating it to this one. The reason why they are saying all this is because when the woman got pregnant, they told her she should remove it. She said, she insisted, no, you don't know if this is going to be a president or somebody well known.
Yeah.
So why would I? And she, because of that, they started maltreating her. So my dear, now she's close. Your son is closer to your sister and taking care of them. So meaning he must be somebody who's already working and making a living for himself. Okay, he'll be somebody who is who is of age. So I would love to know, but it,
I think the woman should actually go down memory lane to find out maybe what if she
bridge?
was absent at some point. What if it was this because you said let's leave the spiritual for now. So what if it was actually the sister that was there for this young man when the young man needed someone, and probably sometimes our parents, African parents, can be very uptight. Most times we need someone to talk to. We need that bonding with our parents, but they are not there. You can't in fact, if you tell them something, they will use it against you tomorrow. If they want to para for you, they want to scold you for something, they will refer to that. Oh yeah, kiji we men, oh yeah, kiji we zuzu we men. You understand that kind of thing. So probably the sister, if this is the case, right? We are just trying to go through different scenarios. What if this is the case? So maybe this lady doesn't actually use whatever this the boy said while he was growing against him. So maybe there was a communication breach, there was a bonding breach or gap, and it was this sister that was there to fill it.
There is one thing I learned in this assistance program: the danger of
A
a
single
single
story.
story.
Yeah.
So we've heard from the woman, but we didn't hear from the boy. How I wish we have the opportunity to listen from the boy's own angle. We may have a clearer picture. But my advice to this woman is to call that's her son,
And
and
she
the
does,
sister.
and he doesn't listen.
No, as in let the sister at least let them come for a meeting, kind
Yeah.
of, with the sister, so
Yeah.
that they will say it openly. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Let me know, what have I done to deserve this? Why I said in the presence of that her sister, so that everything will be said in full glare of everybody.
Exactly.
Because maybe the boy have some grudges. That will be an opportunity for him to say it out, and they will make amends and forge ahead. So communication is key. Let them come for a meeting and iron it out.
Okay, communication is key, and that's actually apt because if they don't communicate, she'll be living in pain. And this
You
kind
know
of
what it
attitude can
means,
make you
like,
start thinking what you're not supposed
your
to
child, yeah, he's not there to do
think.
anything
Yes,
for you,
and it's doing for
it's
somebody.
for
It could
somebody.
it could actually cause a problem between her and her
Yes,
sister.
exactly.
So we need to know.
You know, there
not
are
if
different
Naya-
things that breed envy. You must not be that, oh, you intentionally want to be envious of somebody. You might, something might happen now, like this kind of thing now, can actually breed envy in this woman, and this woman will be, and from envy, something else will enter.
May happen.
All right, if you are listening, you can call us and share your thoughts with us. Okay, and feel free. We have 3 numbers. I'll just give her the number before we look at another story. 0909 771 1009.
We have 0902 311 1009, and we also have 0704 5502840. Hello. Okay, we are also live on Facebook at Solid 100.9 FM. Your comments concerning the stories or what we've just discussed here on the part one of Soul Sisters. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Uche calling from Nigeria.
This
Uche.
is who?
Uche.
I have 0902 311 109. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good
Welcome.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is
Welcome.
Goodness, coming from Ebony State.
Okay,
Goodness, welcome.
Yeah, I actually want to advise that woman. It may depend on what he did to the son. Because actually, me, I had the same issue with my grandmom. She didn't treat me well. Although if I have something, although I have something doing now, I can't pay her back what with evil she did to me. But it depends on what he did to the son or what the sister told the son. It may be on those two issues. We say let's also talk about the spiritual first. Let's see the spiritual. It may be maybe the sister told the son something, or the way he treated the boy. So he should go and meet the sister. They should discuss this. It may bring solution to the problem. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for calling. We're still taking your calls. The numbers are 0909 771 1009. We have 0902 311 1009. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, darling. What's your name?
My name is Jenny. Calling from
Your name is?
Jennifer. Calling from.
All right, Jenny, baby. For so long. You are here. Oh, yeah, talk to us.
Let's say something concerning the boy and.
Jenny, can you speak up, please?
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, speak up, speak up. Are you the owner of the phone?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah, now use the phone like it's your own.
Okay, so hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
So I want to say something concerning the boy and his mother.
Okay.
He said that his true mother, which means the father is not actually in the picture. So
Okay.
it might be the auntie was the one that took care of the boy. Maybe the boy grew up with the auntie and she like provided for him things in school, that kind of thing. So more closer to the mother sorry, the auntie
Mm.
is mother
Mm.
because it happened.
It happened to you.
Yeah, it happened to like even happening to me right now. It's not like I live with my dad and not my mom. So
Okay.
it's not like I don't talk to her or anything like that, but I am more closer to my father because I lived with him. I've been with him since so I get to see my mom like once or twice a year. You understand? So there are just things that I'm in my life, and I would like talk to my dad instead of my mom. You understand? And maybe if I want to like them or something like that, I might like think that before I like think of my mom. But it's not like I don't love her, but you know, the gap is already there. It's like take like you and get the whole thing together. I think maybe, but you know, in truth, there are like two sides. Two sides. I don't know how to say it. Maybe the woman has said that she's not heard from the son, she's not heard from the aunt. So yeah, that to like listen to. You understand? So I think maybe the guy is more close to the aunt because maybe she helped him, she was there for him, and stuff like that.
All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for calling. We appreciate your call. All right. We have this other story here. And this one says, I am in a big dilemma. Things are not moving well for my family. And our landlord increased our rent. I told her to look for another place, my dear. He said, my husband is actually struggling to pay our rent. And I'm a full-time housewife. My ex-boyfriend chatted me for the first time in 12 years since we broke up and asked how I'm doing. We discussed about our lives and our marriages. He's based in Canada with his family. He chatted me recently and I told him the rent issue. I wasn't expecting any money from him. Our landlord increased rent and said whomever cannot pay should pack out. I told him we are looking for a house because we can't afford the rent. He asked me to look for an agent and send the agent's number. I did with an open mind, my dear. The agent later called me up to show me a house if I would like it. On getting there, the agent said my ex-boyfriend told him to confirm if I like the house, so he will buy it for me, not even pay house rent. My people, na duplex be the house, so out of excitement and confusion, I told the agent that I need to discuss with my husband. My husband has said no. That it's an insult for my ex-boyfriend to give his family shelter.
Yes,
Go and look for honey and pay. I thought he was joking, but he insisted I should not take the house. Please. So, sisters, he's taking gifts from my ex-boyfriend and insult. And for that matter, a house. After all I did for that, my ex. It's payback time.
But
So, my people,
I am not a man. I'm a woman. If there is any other word more than insult, that is what it is. Because one day that woman will still
use
remind
the house,
that man.
Say this house.
It is another man that
Are
paid
you
for this
serious?
house that you are making noise in.
Oh,
I advise let past be past.
But that woman might be a good woman.
which good
Even
woman?
at that.
I like what you're doing to your eye. See, it's not even advisable at all.
But this, with a clear mind, the guy just want to help.
Which clear mind?
But can't, I'm thinking that she should actually give her husband's number to the guy.
Better picking.
Oh, wow.
You see in life, there are ups and down stages. You see in this country now, everybody must adjust to your level. It's not that the man cannot afford any house at all, but he cannot afford to pay for that one they are living
That
right
bedroom.
now. If it is a room and parlor that the man can afford, the main thing is that they are not under the bridge.
They should leave a duplex.
Let them live. You see greed, that's the highest killer of every human being.
They should leave a duplex that is not them, that is not rent to in your name.
Live according to your ability. according to your capacity.
My dear, they give you sugar to lick, and you prefer that they should throw it away. Let's look at it. You don't have a place to stay, and somebody you've not seen for 12
And
years.
let me advise that woman. Why is she a full-time housewife?
Exactly.
I think from there, but not that a duplex, my dear. Duplex is someplace and go and stuff.
My dad will always tell us when we were growing up. From 1 you get 2, from 2 you get 3, and from 3 or 3
The man is married.
Forget it.
His family are in Canada. He's not saying she should come to Canada.
Don't worry, because that man is not touching Nigeria. Now, from time to time, he will be
my
visiting.
dear, you're talking about duplex. That is mine. What you are doing is not good.
She should get busy. She should get busy. That's the most, because Salibin, she's doing something. She at least by now that they're in this problem, she will contribute.
Now,
she will
as if
contribute.
she was doing something, she wouldn't even have to reconnect with the ex.
Why? Maybe via Facebook or something.
Reconnecting, you can discuss.
And again,
this kind of
telling the man
reconnection
the
is not
full story of
advisable.
that you don't have your house rent,
you were not expecting to give him money.
She went
So maybe what if the man self want to prepare herself to? Oh, you left me. That's another side
I
to
say,
it.
and if she accepts, maybe we say, who are you think I want to give you?
Exactly.
Thank God we have men in the house, so they will explain to us. Introducing the one and only. There are 2 onlys.
Yeah.
This is
Young.
J. Emmanuel. Good morning.
Morning.
Good afternoon.
Morning.
Welcome.
Good afternoon.
I see you smiling.
Welcome.
Like this story hits you one side.
Well, the story is simple. This is past.
You don't
And
come
for you to
again
invite
past.
the past, inviting trouble.
Thank you.
That's just the truth.
Thank you.
So the past remain the past. I need to make a duplex, my dear.
You are talking
Duplex.
about past in the duplex.
Duplex.
That duplex is connected.
Duplex in
How
your
can a
name.
duplex?
It's
Duplex,
connected to the past.
Ibasa, it's like rooms carry.
Every action has
Okay, Dini Ruka,
consequences. Every action has consequences, and you must pay for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, and you may pay with your joy. That joy you're enjoying in your marriage.
Oh Lord.
So the only thing is, if she's not satisfied with her present union, she can take the duplex, so that she will follow it and know where it will lead her. But the truth is, if this person is your husband, you're okay. Forget about it. That's my own. If it is me, that's what I will tell
the lady.
Yes, that's what I will tell the man if I have the man's phone number. Are you still interested in my wife? He will say no.
Okay, so you will actually talk to the ex.
If you want to give me the number, I will take the number.
What if the ex now says, "Sir, I just want to give you the house."
We don't need it, sir.
Hey,
Thank you. We don't need it. We
By
cannot
the
need
way,
it.
the woman said all of all I have done for him.
Oh.
What is that she has done for him?
And
So
you cannot
we have this mentality of
Entitlement.
mentality.
Entitlement.
What is it actually that she has done for him
that deserve the
that
duplex?
deserve the duplex? That's the
Maybe
question.
she did for in the past.
Nothing.
Like maybe she helped him grow
Go
and
to
he
the-
traveled
To
to
the
Canada.
She helped him go to the Canada.
Maybe.
It's not
And maybe he got to Canada and left her. And they lost communication.
Let bygone be bygone.
You just love this woman.
No, I just want to. No, I don't want her to be. I don't want her to go and stay in a place that she's
room
not.
and parlor.
Yes.
Somebody is here who is not married. Let him say
No,
something.
I'm coming to you. And introducing again.
Introducing
Fine glow.
Fine Glow.
Fine glow, you're welcome.
Thank you very
No,
much.
it's step by step.
Good evening.
Good evening. So-
Based on the issue
Yeah.
at hand, I dated one girl 2012. She asked me to marry her, and I was like, Choma, question is she again, Madam Mother from Anambra State. I should just give me her dad's number. I should just call the dad and marry her. I said, no, it's not done. That's not the best way to do anything. Number one, I don't have what to sustain me and you. You are just you are a few years away from 18. You are a young girl. You understand? So for me now to propose this thing to your dad, it's not proper. You understand? And after that time, she was angry with me. and we are still together. Men are coming for her to marry. She now decided this is one or Lagos or one Azafia or one Atobatakwa and the rest of it. We got to the extent that she got married to that man. For you to understand how deep we are together, her first sharing, because she was a virgin, her first sharing with her husband, she told me. All of a sudden, she realized herself. And when I call her on phone, I call her babe. I never leave that language. And she told me, fine, Glue, we won't continue with this. So. Since that 2012, she gave birth till now, no more. They have not spoken again. She has seen the light. You understand? So even if she loves me till date, she just wants to stay distance away
Yes.
from you.
So there are some things you may do. It may destroy the tradition. It may destroy the culture. And that's not the best way. If marriage is a prison, it's unfortunate. The prison, everybody's in. Married people are in it. If it is fun, be in it. I understand. So getting a gift of such size, and now that you introduced your husband, both of you have been family friends, kind of, and the man wants to help your family.
It would have been a different
Called
thing.
both of you and sit you down like, I can actually support you guys. You understand? What do you want? It will be another ball game. But you are doing it because you once dated this girl. Not be say she talks, say send 5,000. No. Sending a huge money that runs into millions. Wala alaji. Babam magana. So it's not proper. I don't think it's proper.
So let her just. I have to say, my dear, you have heard from the horse's mouth. Everybody at the horse's mouth. All right, so let's take your calls if you're listening. It's 0909 771 1009. We have 0902 311 1009 and 0704 550 2840. So feel free to call and share your thoughts with us. What do you think she should do? And for the other stories too that we've also dropped, feel free to call us. Let's get to hear from you. 0909 771 1009 0902 311 109. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Mary from Enugu.
Mary, go ahead.
Okay, the last story you guys just told. If I to be the woman, if my husband doesn't want the house, no issues. I will tell my ex to send me the cash.
You tell your ex to send you the cash.
Yes.
Okay.
Instead of buying me the house so that there will not be issues. Most times men are so egocentric. If there's no issue in this thing, for me, I'm not saying it because I'm a woman. You understand? If I have nothing to do with my ex anymore, we shouldn't be enemies because we once dated.
Mary, are you married?
And
Mary.
I'm not actually.
Okay, you're not. All right, go ahead.
That I want to tell a guy doesn't mean I should make him an enemy and then reject everything that comes from him. Before we started dating, most probably we were friends. You understand? So men should try to understand that part that when a fellow guy gives to your women, it doesn't mean that they want to take over. The man is married, I guess, and they've moved on for like 12 years. So I don't see anything wrong with that dude. But instead of it to cause issues in a marriage, you can call my ex and then ask my ex to send me the money. So I can now use it to pay the rent for where we're living currently.
All right. Thank you so much, Mary. All right. Thank you for calling. Call lines are still open. And remember, it's not just this one we're talking about. We also shared the first story about the ills that are happening in society. A young man actually kidnapping a friend and asking for ransom. Hello. Hello? Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, is that something?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Calling back.
Okay, Jennifer.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask, is it possible the husband doesn't want to? The woman can cut her head and still buy the house. Instead, she'll rent it out.
You said what?
The woman's husband, he does the house. He does not want anything to do with the house, Abi. I just want to know, like, possible for the woman, the house, right? And like
Rent it out.
like
Okay, rent it out.
Buy and rent it out.
One day to cast, my dear. This life we're in, one day, it will
Nothing
cast.
is hidden forever.
Ha.
doesn't really have any.
Maybe if they are going somewhere now, the tenants. Landlady.
All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for calling.
It's better is aware.
Hello.
Okay. My sister.
Hello, good
Avoid me.
afternoon.
Yeah,
Good
good afternoon.
My name is Uchenna.
Okay,
Uchenna,
Uchenna, talk to
welcome.
us.
I'm calling from Enugu. I just want to tell the girl, the lady that called earlier, that Uchenna, I understood you. Thank you very much.
Okay, that you understood what?
I understood when she said that men should understand her.
Okay. Okay, so if you are the one, your wife will collect the house, Abi. Time no day.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, people in the house, good afternoon.
We greet
People
you.
at home, well done.
My name is Emmanuel, calling from Canada.
Emmanuel,
Ima, talk
welcome.
to us.
The story is very interesting. You know.
Yeah.
As a family man I am, I must tell you, there is fire on the mountain. You know. I will even question my wife. Why would you leave our secret out there?
I see.
That's another one.
I will even question her. I will ask her what connection do you still have with him. Talk more of looking for an agent without telling me, without getting me involved in that matter. If the man should make a mistake and allow the woman to have access to that house, which means the woman is the husband of the man. Because I'm telling you, the man will smell her with the insult and every other thing possible. If not, if there's not taken care of, the woman may even find a divorce. So I will advise the man not even to think of that, not even to think of allowing the wife to have access to that house. And I also advise man to caution the wife. If he really wants the marriage to last, if he really wants the marriage to stay, he should visit her first from the ex-boyfriend, because ex is something that has already gone.
No one them.
So it should remain gone.
Gone forever.
Yes, the person is gone. Nothing else.
Okay. All right, thank you.
So
Thank you,
Thank
Emmanuel.
you.
Focus on the future.
Do you know, I actually
Thank
think
you.
that what this woman did, he kills men's self-esteem, because telling your ex that you've not been able to pay rent, and
That's why I actually find it, because he just reunited with this person. The next thing you are giving him all your details. Eh?
It's not really cool though, because that man wouldn't really.
And this last caller said X is gone, Abi. They should stop. That means they should stop teaching children find X.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, it's Chikwado calling from Agada.
Chikwado, talk to us.
Fine. One thing I have to say is, if I were to be the woman, I would collect the money for the sake of my family.
Are you married?
Go wine.
Are you married, sir?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
I would advise
So
her.
your wife,
What was the other?
now, you will tell your wife, go je butego. Not tear the money.
You should check this call. There is something I want to say. Calm down.
Okay, go ahead.
You have to check her past relationship, because every man that is marrying a woman knows something about her. Personal. So the third thing I have to say concerning the person that kidnapped someone or the person that refused to see the mother. Maybe there must have been something that she did, not only to the father, because you have to see the father when the father was alive. If the father is late, then you have to put some God around.
Which of the
Because so
stories
many
are
of them
you
will
reacting to, please?
Like
Chikwado.
General.
Okay.
I just want to cut my time short because of the air.
All right, thank
To
you.
understand.
Thank you, Chikwado. Hello.
Hello.
X.
Hello, Lily.
Sir,
Alpha.
I did. Who they talk?
Michael from GRA.
Oh, Michael. Michael, talk to us.
Okay.
Mm.
It's unfortunate that some people don't know what is very well X is all about.
Yes. X. Find X.
It's all about finding X.
Okay.
If you hear X, something that you have to forget about.
Oh, really?
You say your ex, you don't have anything to do as in life because devil walks through people. You may think you are holy or whatever. Slightest mistake, people jam together. You not remember the past, and it will lead to one thing or the other. So the point I'm drawing there is that the woman is not supposed to have any second thought about X, not to talk of connecting together or whatever. Are you getting me?
We're listening.
So
thank you.
We are not supposed to be talking blah blah blah. The husband should just tell her forget about it, and that's all.
Okay, we are not supposed to talk blah blah blah.
What if the husband tells her to forget about it and she doesn't?
Yes, now everything is.
There's
the way they say it in English.
They'll find divorce.
Yes, you not go for the business. That's all.
Are you serious? Divorce are the one easy like that. He said if the
husband
husband
divorce her,
she files for divorce.
Are you married, sir? Are you married?
All the girls are married.
Are you married?
I'm waiting for Lulu.
A missed call came
I'm telling you, no, I'm not missed call. My S will give us a house, and you not tell me to leave the S. Find X. Ever can I show X man at school? You see, you are waiting for me. If you are waiting for me, then you must accept the gift that my S will give us. So if my S on our wedding day now package a gift, a car, you tell me not to. Excuse me, Chijoke, what's your name, Michael? Michael?
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Who is on the line?
No, it's my name.
No, are you married, please, sir?
No, actually, about
only this single way they call us for this S man. Go ahead, sir.
Quickly on that ex of a bit. I have an ex.
Okay.
Are we saying that our ex are our enemy?
Thank you. Let me
No.
ask.
It's just that the level of corruption or decadence that we are finding ourselves is so terrible. I have an ex, and she's the one that personally introduced me to her husband. Are you saying today, if I have the money to buy her a car, she should not collect it from me?
See,
So there are some doors that we don't need to close. I know the only thing I see that is not right there is that she didn't involve her husband from the onset. At least when the ex started asking
for their family
how to look
welfare.
for she should have involved her husband right from that time.
And I'm happy you mentioned decadence, right? Because
yes,
it's because of that decadence that some of these things are being mentioned. Because sometimes
that's just the problem.
Sometimes it's not that you wouldn't be talking to whoever you dated in the past. You people your ex, you can be greeting, you can be on greeting or talking terms depending on the kind of person the person is. But
I'm still in good touch with my own, and I have good plan for her, and I go do her.
And no wahala, it's not a problem.
No two things.
But involve
Ukwa.
Involve the husband.
Thank God he said he personally introduced.
Exactly.
That's why I asked if.
Thank you so much for calling.
Though we're actually running, we just have 30 seconds. Remember, I said something earlier that if this lady should now say, okay, a guy, my S, Anna Chacho, take my husband's number and call him. Let them be close. Let them get to interact with them.
You know, sometimes some of these people, the exes, they're actually there for, they want to bring commotion. They
Not
want
all
to bring
the-
problem.
not all the exes.
Some of
The
the
one that has
exes.
the YDX.
Some of them, whatever they are doing is intentional, right? So that's why it's just being careful. It's just being careful. We have comments on Facebook.
When we come back, please. Let's go for Divine Mercy. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked on this time. Yes.
Tune in to Solid 100.9 FM.